Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Akron Zips, against the 18th ranked team, the Buffalo Bulls. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Zips will kick this deep to begin the game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll give it to the running back. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Birch. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Can he make it to the marker? In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Finds an open target on the left side.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Now here's the toss play. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Luna. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fletcher. And the returner will be brought down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
There's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Zips have first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Zips.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Ball handed to the running back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Makes the catch. It's Luna. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
First snap in the red zone on this drive. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The tight end has got it. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. See if they can convert the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Fletcher. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
He'll hand it off. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Zips begin a new series here, first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this...
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick it off.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Birch. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And they'll give it to the back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they were going to come in.
Second down now after the sack. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And they've got him down after three. Big gain on that completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fletcher. And he's brought down at the 12. That's before field position. He started the drive. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And the Zips will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Running back has it on a screen now. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, and this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
First down for the offense.
The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Buffalo 21, Akron 14.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Bringing it out, it's Fletcher. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. The Akron offense back out on the field now. They get the second half started with the running play. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And looking for a big play here. catch made down inside the 10. Touchdown, Zips. Just ran away from the defense. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Powers through the tackle. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Well, that's the beauty of having a quarterback with this kind of length on 4th down and 2. You go with quarterback sneak. All he has to do basically is fall forward and pick up a 1st down. Good call and a nice job of executing up front.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. And they stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Got it.
Receivers are bunched together. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 10. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they go in front here in the 2nd half. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fletcher. Tough running there. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball. Quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Toss it to the back, running left. Runs through the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That sack sets up an important third down. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And a low line drive. Ugly punt. And the returner will be brought down. The Akron offense back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
I mean, at this point, it seems like the quarterback is just looking him up exclusively. That time, he dove for the football, able to reel it in. This guy's turning into Mr. Reliable.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped short the marker after just a short game.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Zips. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The Buffalo offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
At the 34. Third down coming up.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense.
Here we go.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds, and solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Zips pick up enough to get a first down there. They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Handoff running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Timeout, Buffalo.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Woo, what a job by this offense. Risky call on fourth down, but they keep up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. And the runner takes off to his right. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Picks up 4.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who's going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.